Elon Musk, the man who can move markets with his mouth. By mouth, I mean thumbs. It's just the alliteration works better that way. You may have heard of him. He's a big player. He's been a big advocate of cryptocurrency as of this year, to my knowledge. I don't know how long he's been aware of it, but earlier this year, he's really played an active part, knowingly or not, in the crypto markets simply by tweeting. And last Wednesday, my man Musk tweeted this thing. Let's read it together. Tesla has suspended vehicle purchases using Bitcoin. We are concerned about rapidly increasing use of fossil fuels for Bitcoin mining and transactions, especially coal, which has the worst emissions of any fuel. Cryptocurrency is a good idea on many levels, and we believe it has a promising future, but this cannot come at great cost to the environment. Tesla will not be selling any Bitcoin, and we intend to use it for transactions as soon as mining transitions to a more sustainable energy. We are also looking at other cryptocurrencies that use under 1% of Bitcoin's energy per transaction. Now, this is something that I had been aware of for a while. I've been following crypto for a long time, back when it was only worth a couple dollars. And just to illustrate this chart, actually, I'm not familiar with this. Energy usage trend over past few months is insane. Okay, it's probably the same source that I have here. Yeah. Okay. Now, let's talk about the impacts first. So this tweet sent the crypto space into a frenzy. Okay, fuck the S&P 500. Bitcoin, right here. Holy shit. When was it? March. Okay, yeah. This May 12th, this is the day right here. And it dropped from 56,000 and now it is at 40,000. That's a huge drop by any other standards. Like, in the crypto space, this is like Tuesday. Crypto does this all the time, but this is like really, there's like a known factor here. And also Ethereum, I don't think Ethereum, like, it bounced back here, but the bears couldn't take control of the market and it's continuing to plummet. Okay. I was about to say even Elon's boy Dogecoin has taken a hit when obviously compared to May 12th, right here, it actually went back up and is now back down. Anyway, the point is, this tweet here sent a lot of people into a selling frenzy, driving the price down. Now, I think that that criticism is valid, okay? Wait. When Musk praises BTC, the crypto crowd goes, yeah. When he criticizes it, the crowd goes, boo. Listen, this is an effect of people who don't know what the fuck they're doing, who are investing based on the tweets of some celebrity they like. Whatever you have to say about Musk, no matter how intelligent you think he is, he's essentially a celebrity. And this is what happens. The dumb money gets scared of this. Let's focus on Bitcoin. The dumb money gets scared by this. The good money the smart money has been aware of this for a while. Bitcoin fucking consumes an insane amount of energy. However, actually, no, before I continue, let's look at some numbers here. These numbers don't mean much to me. I will leave a link to this below. But right here, Bitcoin, and these are 2019 numbers, the Bitcoin blockchain consumed 140 terawatts of electricity. The doctor from Back to the Future, 1.21 gigawatts. This is 140 140,000 times more than that. It is more than Sweden and Ukraine. Yeah, there's a graph here. Okay, yeah. Compared to like the US and China, it might not be that much, but it's still a lot, and it's not going to go down. Now, something that would be relevant for me to do right now is to explain my position on climate change. So, my position on climate change, it's not based on science. I'm using another lens. My reason is I don't have the knowledge, or how can I say this? I don't have the expertise to really understand the science. Very few people do. It's a very complicated, complex thing. So the lens that I use, and I use this for a lot of things, it is risk management. And from a risk management perspective, it's pretty clear that we have to treat human caused, carbon caused climate change as a serious issue. I don't think even people who deny that climate change is happening would resent like a cleaner environment. I think that a line that I used often is I don't need a thermometer to tell me that I want to live in a clean environment. And yeah, I think that whether whether you believe that carbon emissions are causing climate change or not, I think from a risk management perspective, we have to address this seriously. Now, the other thing, if you genuinely believe that like we have 10 years to like drastically reduce carbon emissions, or else there'll be like irrevocable damage caused to the environment, and you are not talking about nuclear power, the children's table is over there, okay? You can go play with the Lego blocks. There are crayons. You can draw all the windmills you want right on the tablecloth. The crayons are edible. If you have a little oopsie, it won't be a problem. But seriously, this whole thing of turn it all off right now. We got to turn it off. Turn it all off right now. That's kind of nuts. That would cause other kinds of problems, mainly in the third world, who would kind of need the things granted to us by like how we generate our power. So yeah, it's really not. We need to address it seriously, but shutting everything off and replacing it with windmills is cringe at best. So yeah, the reason that I'm not worried about this, and this was true before this last thing that I'm going to cover after, is that it's a technology issue. So if you let me try to figure out how I want to say this. Most people don't know shit about blockchain. Most people who are into crypto don't understand it. Just as a clue, if you trade crypto and you see that as a means to make dollars or whatever the fiat currency of your country is, you don't get it. And you might be one of these people who looks at the ridiculous amount of electricity that it consumes and think, man, we got to shut this down. That's not. I don't think that's the solution. And I get how it's kind of hand wavy to say, technology, we'll innovate, we'll figure it out. I get how that's hand wavy and unsatisfying. However, and I've only been aware of this for under 48 hours. I learned of this literally Monday morning. Speaking of nuclear power, small modular reactors. I didn't know that this is a thing. I just want to read this to you because, again, And this is one of these things that I've been saying for a couple years, ever since the whole 10 years to drastically reduce carbon emissions thing became it arose into the zeitgeist. The best way to do it is nuclear power. It blows my mind how few people who are like pulling their hair out over carbon emissions in 10 years and rising sea levels are not talking about nuclear power. However, fortunately, the adults, I'm including myself as being part of the conversation, but I'm not. This is literally nuclear physics here. So let's read. Small modular reactors, SMRs, are a type of nuclear fission reactor which are smaller than conventional reactors. This allows them to be manufactured at a plant and brought to a site to be assembled. Modular reactors allow for less on-site construction, increased containment efficiency, and enhanced safety due to passive nuclear safety features. SMRs have been proposed as a way to bypass financial and safety barriers that have inhibited the construction of large conventional nuclear reactors in recent decades. And the sources for this, one and two, this is like 2016 and 2020. These are the two sources. Again, this is literally nuclear physics, and I'm not an expert. I've only been aware of this for 2 days, not even. But this points in the direction. And Rolls-Royce is taking a shot at it, which is very promising. So, actually, let's go to the children's table for a second. Let's say that we had infinite energy. Let's say that we had all the energy we could ever need to do anything we ever wanted. In this hypothetical scenario, this number here doesn't really mean anything. I mean, what's 140 terawatts compared to infinity terawatts, So I don't know to what extent small modular reactors can work. It has promise. I certainly do know that whether we use the energy for cryptocurrency or not, first of all, the blockchain isn't going away. You would literally need to persuade every miner to stop. And they literally have a money press that's just printing money for them. Good luck with that. I think a more pragmatic approach would be to, innovate as much as we can in the energy production side, which the SMRs is a really promising sign. Yeah, the other thing that Elon alluded to, mining isn't the only way that you could generate blockchains. So I'm sure that there are alternatives that could be popularized by this, but the bottom line is I think that this concern is absolutely valid. I think that Elon used his platform responsibly. I know that a bunch of people who don't know shit about crypto, who are probably like, pulling their hair out about we need to construct more windmills, were aware of this. However, it's just important, and I'm glad that he created. He brought the conversation to the mainstream. I'm sure there are people who learned of this for the first time last Wednesday, and the option that there are other cryptos that use a significantly smaller amount of energy. And hey, I'm a free market guy. If you want to use a crypto that uses a lot less energy than Bitcoin, have at it. I support you. However, Bitcoin ain't going anywhere, and I think that it is important to encourage innovation like SMRs, and it gives me hope. And I had this hope before, And I'm really happy that this technology, which has apparently been in the works for a while, I mean, Rolls-Royce didn't just spring forth from the ether trying to, make SMRs, but I'm really glad. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, please like the video. You think your friends would like it? Please share this video. And if you have any questions, comments, or observations, leave them in the comments below. I would love to see you here in the chat. I do these streams every Tuesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern. Thank you very much. I'll see you soon.